Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev, and welcome to Vrising, a game made by Sunlock Studios, developed and published, currently $19.99, just hit early access on Steam, and I thought we would do a walkthrough, and the game's got a lot of real cool ways to set things up. So depending on how you want to play, you can do your online play, so it's a free-for-all, you can dedicated server, or you can do private. Now, when it comes to this is where it gets interesting. So we're going to do PvP, of course. You got rule select. All these basic rules, although I don't really know. I mean, it kind of says what they are. If you want to go in and set your own rules, you can go right on in here. Now, personally, the only real things I personally want is I'm going to turn off so that I don't lose all of my equipment when I die. And I don't want anything to prevent me from using any of the gates. And the only other thing is I hate this when they put this in games. The decay rate multiplier, that it just adds busy work. That's it. But you can go through, and as you see, you can make it as easy or as hard as you want it. Limitations, loot box, crafting and building multipliers. I'm going to leave everything the same so that whether you're playing in a multiplayer or your own game like I do, which, by the way, they've said is much harder to do when you play alone, you can survive. So, let's just start a new game. It does take a little bit to start your own server up. And we start with the character creation. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this reminds me like something out of Disney. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just weird, man. But you can do male or female. Always like red eye color. Ooh. Oh, hair color. We'll go black. There we go. That looks something like right out of a Disney cartoon. Accessories on the ears, which is interesting because you never, at least from what I've seen, you don't really zero in. I mean, you're so far pulled back. It's an AARPG. You don't really see your character or any of the decorations. You know, this is the worst part of the game for me. I hate trying to remember, to figure out how to put or what to put that would be appropriate. We'll just call him Drake, I guess. All right, and you can move the camera around. Right. Now, there is an intro cinematic that I didn't really screw around with. You just turn it off, but this is where we start. And the whole point is not more to get accustomed to the movement of the character really than achieve anything. What I'm doing here. Kind of useless. And then to get down, you gotta shift to jump. I'm shifting. There we go. At some point we'll get some bones here, because then we can start making weapons and stuff. Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing really in this area. I mean, you can get a lot of stone if you want. Not a lot, but some stone. Easier just to go into this first area where we're going to want to sit for a while because we want to, you see how it says collect bones in the upper left hand corner? We got a lot of collecting to do. See, you can get as much lumber as you want. All right, and this is what our little stuff looks like. We got a crafting here. Nothing yet. And we got to take and make a whole bunch of shizite. But we need to, first and foremost, say we got to fight these guys. I think we don't have to worry about the sun in this area. But the faster we can pick up everything that we can. All right, so we can make our first thing. Going to crafting, bone sword. And it should put it right into our slot number 1. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. All right, now we got a sword. Want to grab the rats. And again, we still want to take and collect all the rats, all the stone, all the different things that we're going through and grabbing here. We want to clear this whole area and pick up as much as we can. Because then we can really work on trying to figure out how to, or where I should say, to set up our base. What you saw me use right there, we got a shadow bolt, and then block melee and projectile attacks for 1.5 seconds. So, those are the only two current weapons that we have. Till we start jacking more things up. Alright, so down here, this is our blood pool, and right now we got to fill it up with a rat. Because if we get hurt, see this blood mend right here? That will help us heal. Well, this is a good way to, you know, get comfortable. Ooh, a bone ring. Okay. There we go. Hit it again. Bone guard, vestment, and vermin salve. Alright, so we got chest guard, we'll make that. Then we got leggings, animal hide. So we might have to wait for those, but we can make a crap ton of this. Again, there's just, and you can see it's already on him. Oh, you can zoom in on him. But the other reason to go through this area Going through here, you can see these containers, and they've got a bunch of resources. Again, we want to just clear everything that we possibly can. Have all the rats that we can. Oh, that's a bunch of guys. And that's the way I think you leave. We'll go look around here some more, see if there are any more of these tombs we can raid. I don't think that you can get anything out of these guys. No. Yeah, we only got 120 bones so far. Lots of stone, though. And then again, we're going to need animal hide, which is kind of a pain in the butt. No, I don't think there's anything else in that corner. Okay. Now, we do get multiple other weapons to use here. And again, it's a question of how long you want to farm this little area, because these guys start respawning. And you don't really get anything for it. You know what I'm saying? There's no progression. See, that guy respawned. One thing I do know is that when you come up here, you're going to want to kill these dudes, because in the little gate transition, to the next area, you can get killed easily. No, because it happened to me the first time. I wasn't paying attention. Stood there trying to make my mind up where I wanted to go, and I got smoked. So something to keep in mind. I don't think there's much more down this way. Lots of bones. But that's good because we're going to need it. There are multiple things that we're going to need bones for. But let's go get into the real main game proper. So if you want to stick in there, it's all good. But again, you want to be careful. Of this transition area. We got two different ways to go. And more likely than not, what we're going to do is try and look for a base in this area. Like maybe here. See what I'm saying? So I was talking about how they like to come in on you and start killing you. Wow, they respawn quick. Do not want to die. So, start at night. Go. Go, feeding. You can be attacked while you're feeding. Keep that in mind. But it should fill our blood up pretty good down there. And it's just movement speed with that. Animal hide. Okay. Means we should be able to make something else. Yep. Put that there. I want to make a whole bunch of these. Just because it is a definite plus. Of course, you got to stay out of that. Sunlight. See, it's on me there. Really make a point of staying out of it as much as possible. And here is our first teleport. So you can go here, here, those are the first ones. Ooh, copper. I just need this one last. Oh yeah, okay. So what we have is too low, but let's get our boots on here. Whoa, why did I all of a sudden start getting lit there? Not cool. Ta-da! Bone axes. Alright, so how you do these is... It is, and you want to read this, all-around weapon that deals slash damage. That's my bone sword. Axes has a greater effect on wood. And when the sat's done, we'll get a hammer. And then we will get a spear. But I want everything in a certain order. There we go. Only problem with doing that is the sun likes to come through on you, so you want to be careful. Bone mace. And you can see we're a little anime inspired. That's what it makes me think of. Which it's still too low for that. Yep. So you just gotta do it, you know, in the shade. Again, in this first small little area, it's no big deal. But hopefully you guys are going to play along with me here. And of course, as we're going through, you guys got any tips, tricks, anything like that, throw it down in the comments. Let me know if you guys are going to want to play. Damn it. And now it wants us to interact with our castle heart. That, my friends, is where we're going to stop. What we'll do is when we come back, I will have chosen, I'll show you guys where we're going to be. I will choose a place on the map. And we'll get ourselves all geared up and ready to go. And we'll start just tricking through the list as always. Do me a favor. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want more guided walkthroughs and gaming guides. As always, I'm the Rev. Keep your heads down, your blood drinking up, and I'll see you again real damn soon.